Alright, SOHCAHTOA. Make sure you read all the instructions. A decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth. How many decimal places is hundred? 2 places. Alright, so the first one is sine. Sine of x, so here's x. Now I need to find the ratio for plugging in sine. Well, x, this is your opposite. This is your hypotenuse. So my fraction is 28 over 35. And then what I mean by find a decimal, I mean plug that part into your calculator. So 28 divided by 35. And that's your answer, 0.8. But if it's not rounded, if it doesn't go past 0.8, then I don't need to round. Okay, that's how 1 through 6 work. I'm not going to finish those. You can do them. I've already scheduled for the answer key to pop up at 3 o'clock. So my answer key is scheduled to pop up, so it will be there. Numbers 7 through 11. This is what I mean. First of all, round to the nearest 10,000th, which is how many places?
4.
Okay, so this whole column right here, you're plugging in sine of 7 or sine of 61. So first one is sine of 7. Press equals. Now, you need to round this to 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, there's 5. 1, 2, 8, 6, 1, 2, 1, 8, 6. But 6 rounds 8 up to a 9. So your answer is 0.1219. For cosine, we'll do cosine 7. So I'm just cosine 7. 0.99254. So I don't round up because 4 just means I stay the same. 0.9925. And then tangent of 7. 0.12278. So 7 rounds up to a 8. Good. Alright, I'm not going to finish this one out either. I want to get to the hard ones. Okay, 12 through 16. This whole section right here. You're using SOHCAHTOA. How do I know I'm using SOHCAHTOA right here? Because they're right angles. Yep, right angles. So I'm just going to do one of each with you. Number 13. If this is your angle, remember to put a rainbow across it. X is what? Good. Hey, don't get mad at him for being on it.
Finally.
Oh, yeah. 15's what? Alex, you really need to be paying attention. Okay. If I needed this would be O. SOHCAHTOA, the only one that uses A and H is cosine. So cosine 64 is equal to A over H. If the X is down low, do the trick. Swap them. X is equal to 15 divided by cosine of 64. Plug that in your calculator. Round to the nearest 10th, which is how many places? 15 cosine of, divided by 34.2. What? No, yep. Do I need to do an angle? Or do y'all want to go to log? Angle? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do 16. I'm going to do the word problem, but I meant this angle. Alex. Alright, here's your rainbow. This is what I'm solving for. Opposite of this question mark is 8, so that's O. And 20 is adjacent, because it's not hypotenuse. So, TOA. So, tangent of x, because that's what I'm solving for, is equal to O over A. Well, if I have to break x and tangent, don't y'all miss this? Don't y'all wish this was the hardest they got? If you have to break x and tan, then you have to do x equals tangent inverse of 8 divided by 20. So second tan, 8 divided by 20. I mean, I'm not going to be killer about that, but... Okay, let's do number 17. This is going back to angle of elevation and depression. Find the measure of the angle of elevation. Does elevation go up or down? Up. When a pole 25 feet tall, here's your pole, 25 feet tall, cast a shadow. Remember, shadows are always on the ground. So a 42-foot shadow. And we want to find the angle of elevation to the sun. So here is us looking up at the sun. And I want to know what this angle is. So this is what I'm finding. Well, 25 is what? O, A, or H? O. 25 is O. What's 42? Adjacent. O and A, which means I have to use tangent. So tangent of x is equal to O over A. Summer, what do I have to do if I break tan and x? Inverse. Good. All that goes here. Second tangent, 25 divided by 42. 30 point what? 8.
Is that feet?
Degrees. It's an angle.
You gonna take off for that?
On a word problem, yes. On these, if you don't put degrees, I'm not going to take off. But if it's a word problem, then yes. All right, to the back. Angle of depression. Depression is what? It's looking down. Yep. The angle of depression from a balloon. So here's your balloon. I guess you could have a bigger balloon. Here's your balloon. And it is anchored to the ground. Okay, it's anchored, but it's windy. So your rope of holding your balloon is going like this. The angle of depression from a balloon to the point on the ground is 36 degrees. Well, remember, if you're just looking straight out, here's your level, right? That's your horizontal level. So the angle of depression is this right here. So this is 36 degrees. The rope securing it is 75 feet long. So this is 75. But we want to know how high in the air is the balloon. So I'm going to drop this right here, and this is what I'm finding. We'll finish your triangle in. And remember, two parallel lines cut by a transversal, this is the same as this. So if this is 36, what is this? 36. So to set up your trig ratio, this is your opposite. This is your hypotenuse. So we have to use what function? Okay, good. Sine of 36 is equal to x over 75. When x is up high, multiply. All right. Oh, not degrees. What am I talking about? Feet. All right. Let's go to cosine. Cosine. What? What, Blake? That's what I was going to go to. Yes, Bryson. I'll help you set it up. Okay? All right, 20. Use law of sines. It's telling you what to use. Tomorrow, I will tell you what to use. So if this is law of sines, stop.
Teacher students, can I have your attention for afternoon announcements?
Okay, watch along.
We do not have morning announcements.
I have to find this one.
First, congratulations to both women's choir and madrigals. They both received excellent ratings.
65 degrees. So sine of 65 over 73. All right, that's all I'm doing because we got to move on to cosines.
Professional manner. Congratulations.
You saw them.
The dodgeball game scheduled for Thursday, unfortunately, has been canceled. Dodgeball game
All right,
Thursday
21.
canceled.
Big thing about law of cosines. Go ahead and label these. I wish I had a mute button.
You will sign a letter of intent in
ABC.
Northeast Mississippi.
Listen, the one we're solving for always has to go out front, right? And if we're solving for an angle, the angle we're solving for, that side goes by itself. So right here, I'm solving for angle A. So what side has to go first? So 16.2 squared. The other two sides, it does not matter the order. So I'm finding angle A, that's why I put A first. The other sides do not matter. So I'm just putting these in any order.
Hosted by Jennifer Henderson, regional recruiter for
This is just the rest of your formula.
Offering on-the-spot decisions for anyone who meets their admission criteria. And there is no scholarship.
I'm sorry. Yep. This is here. I'm sorry. Y'all are awesome.
Alabama is also invited to stop in for breakfast as a special thanks to the University of South Alabama and their admission staff. If you have any questions, please send us bill. Guys, the deadline for all forms and fees for Cinderella is this Friday.
Cosine of x. This is the one that you have to break down into chunks. So you have to do this chunk first. So I got 262.44 equals. Now I'm going to do all of this chunk right here together.
Congratulations, the JV girls soccer team had an impressive victory over Jackson City last night, with a score of 6-0. Lynette Greer ended the night with 3 goals.
All right, I'm doing this chunk together.
Emily Dias and Marbelli Mauricio each scored. Summer Honeycutt and Abby Lund maintained the shutout.
Yeah, Summer. All right. So I did these in 3 different sections, okay? But now I have to take them over opposite too. Because this is stuck together, this is stuck together by glue. They're multiplied. The only way to break this is to divide. This right here is positive. To move it, all I have to do is subtract. So 262.44 minus 784.16, I get negative 521.72. I got 521. Anybody helping me out? Did you get the same thing I did? Okay, I got the same thing. All right, equals 784 cosine of x. To get this over, I have to divide. This cancels. So now I'm plugging all this in. Negative 521.72. If I break cosine in x, I have to do what? Second cosine. Because right now I have all this. This is what I'm calling my answer. I have my answer equals cosine x, but I want x by itself. So I need to do second cosine, second answer, and this is my answer. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Welcome. 48.2, but technically 3. Do not pack up. We got one more. Yes? Yes? Yes. 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 All right, one more. Let's do 22. Let's do 22. Please hang with me. We still got 6 minutes, okay? Hang with me. I don't know why you're packed up. Okay, thank you. All right, 22. Now, here's the thing. Label this A, B, and C. What side am I solving for? C, because it's across from angle C. So if I'm solving for C, really that's X, right? Because it's C, so I'm solving for X. The other two, it doesn't matter the order. 14.7 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 14.7 times 7. Cosine of what? 18. Because I'm solving for side C, and that's angle C. This one is easier, so I saved it for last. Why is it easier? Plug it all into your calculator. 14.7 squared plus 7. But there's one thing you do have to do. You have to square root it, because right here, x is squared. So to get rid of that square, you have to take the square root of whatever this answer is. So to do the shortcut, I do second square root, second answer, and you get x is equal to 8.3. I have to press second to get my square root button. Okay, here's the thing about your study guide. I know that you still have more to do, okay? I didn't do all of it. So this is what I'm doing. 23, 24, 25. I'm giving you 3 bonus points for each one if you do it on your study guide. So that's like over a third of the points. But here, look. You have to use cosines for this one. Cosines, use sines, use cosines. So the rest of this, I am checking to make sure you did it. These 3 are an extra plus 3 for each one you do. If you are confused, hold on, I'm almost done. If you are stuck from the 0 period, if you have not finished your If you have not finished your checkpoint, it is a 0 until you come finish it. So give it to me. Give me your checkpoints if you're not done. This is my answer right here.
I know, but how did you get 65?
180 minus 60 minus 55.
Okay. That's all.
This is all tricky. Wait, how did you go get my bag?
As long as you know what to do.
Yeah. If you don't listen and you don't practice it, then you don't know how to do it, do you? Chapter 9. Did I turn the arrow on back there?
Oh, I know it's all this one. Okay. It is? I'll throw away on that.
Adam.
No, it's not. No.